All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Kemetic Tarot with the Nubian Oracle, and I have gone ahead and pulled 3 cards. Okay, so the first card we have is Sacred Mountain. We have Grandfather Sky, and we have Warrior of the Heart. Okay, so with these cards, we're going to get into the messages. Essentially, we have the Sacred Mountain, which talks about, being still and taking time to move into the silent place within yourself. Going deep within words, meditating, trying to locate, your internal source of power. If you watched any of the other videos, there was a large focus on internal power, will, solar plexus chakra. Okay, so at this point in time, it's a call to kind of be still, to observe things instead of maybe perhaps reacting, right? Responding from a place of power. Okay, surrendering to the stillness and, not taking action unless it feels right to do so, checking in with yourself. Okay, so it speaks of the mountain. So imagine being at the top of the mountain from like the vantage point, right? And at that point, you experience a lot of silence, but also a lot of strength and a lot of growth and a lot of power from reaching to the top of the mountain, right? And it's a sense of kind of accomplishment. You feel really empowered once you've made it to the top of a mountain. So a lot of you guys could have felt like you maybe overcame an obstacle or you really had to work through some things. And now you're looking or you're seeking that peace. And really kind of, maybe you were on a journey. Maybe it was the hero's journey or the heroine's journey that you were on. Sorry about the noise in the background. But it's dwelling in the place of your soul and uncovering your truth, right? Like moving past all the noise and trying to find the stillness in life, in the sweetness, in the quietude of life, right? If you guys are dealing with things that are very trying, kind of like that upward on a hill, like working through something or trying to achieve or trying to accomplish something, the message is like to not it's grit. It's a message of grit. It's a message of not lashing out, but resilience is what it speaks to. This is a call to go within and to find whatever it is, the journey of finding whatever it is that pains you, or things that also move you, going within and finding the source of any issues and any pains that you could be experiencing. Some of you guys, it is the solar plexus. Some of you guys, chakra. And if you listen to any of the last videos, it would make a lot of sense. So your power, of course, is born in silence. It's born in stillness. It's born in doing things on your own and kind of feeling alone, but getting through things on your own. Finding the peace at the end of the struggle or at the top of the mountain. And that peace gives birth to like serenity, to solitude, to feeling okay being by yourself. When you go into solitude, you're able to hear the voice of your higher self and you're able to hear the inner wisdom. Okay. Sacred Mountain. All right. And so we have Grandfather Sky. Very beautiful. You could see into the horizon. You could see that expansive energy, the vitality, the health and the healing. And the Grandfather Sky also speaks of passion. Okay, it's about life expanding. It's telling you that sky is the limit. It's also telling you that you are a healer and you are a channel for life force energy of the universe. Okay, your ability to sense energy fields is increasing, in tune with the last messages, is tapping into that that sacred intuition, that feminine intuition, the kind of that sixth sense to be able to perceive, have that perceptive ability. Maybe, and also to discern, to be able to see clearly, which was the message in the last video, in order for you to be able to soar to new heights. And that's very, very in line with the sacred mountain and being at that vantage point of strength, being able to see the horizon and then noticing, like imagine standing on that hill or that mountaintop there and to be able to see the horizon and see, the next couple of years, of your life, or how you would like life to expand, how you'd like life to move and to grow, and to be able to actually soar into that. Okay, so it's about, entering into this new phase of your life. It's kind of like you've gone, you've gone through one experience or over one hurdle, and now you're stepping into a new phase of your life, which is once you've reached that mountaintop, it's about you're entering the more expansive cycle of your life, not holding things back and not feeling so much regret, not feeling so drained in your body and your spirit. So it's just about making sure to honor your own needs. Okay, making sure that you honor your own needs. Otherwise, your energy field begins to dull and you kind of lose that magnetism. So, taking care of the self, expanding the self, growing the self, going into parts of yourself and figuring out places that need to be healed as you are the healer. Okay, healing these parts and really delving into other areas of your life and expanding your life and your knowledge, your mind and your soul, your body and your soul, having that sensitivity and that perception and that awareness and all, to be able to, feel your surroundings and to fill out more space in your surroundings and fill out more space in your life instead of kind of maybe being small or playing small, right? Or, trying to be downplay yourself. Okay, it's a call to actually expand within your life, expand within the four corners of the wall that you occupy, okay, in your life, right? The warning is definitely to avoid draining your own or allowing your energy to be drained, or also draining your own energy. Okay, and you do that by not honoring yourself. So this is a call to honor yourself, and to put yourself out there, to be who you are, to take up space. Okay. Okay, and then we also have Warrior of the Heart. And just 1 second, there's a lot of noise out there. All right. Anyways, we have the Warrior of the Heart. Okay. So, yes, the Warrior of the Heart, right, speaks to you having a radiant spirit, right? Like this expansive energy, this big spirit of yours. That you are a warrior of the light, and also to be, impeccable in all your actions. Okay, that also relates to Grandfather Sky, to be able to take up space and to really do the healing work. Because sometimes, a lot of the times when we're playing small, is because we have issues within the solar plexus that don't allow us to really shine forward and be our true, authentic self in the world. So really working on that, okay, taking up more space, having more confidence, self-worth, and self-awareness, and realizing that you are a being of light, you are a warrior of light, and to be impeccable in all of your actions, no matter what other people believe. Okay, God knows the truth, the creator, the universe, and you know the truth, right? It's these limiting self-beliefs, like guilt, for example, like that was in the last message, that we are to work on. Okay, it's the theme of courage and having that courage, right? Like the mountain, it's having that courage, and that courage, immense courage, is filling you up. Okay, right now, at least in the past, you could have played really small, really timid, But now is not a time to play small. It's 2022. You're going to go into your life. You're going to take the risks that you need to take. You're going to put yourself out there. You're going to be authentically who you are. Okay. You're going to live life from the heart instead of the mind, which perhaps you could have been doing. You want to honor your truth. You want to speak up for yourself at this point in time. Okay. So this whole reading here, as long with the other ones that I had done the days before, speak about personal power, having that personal power. Okay. And it's not about not being wounded. It's about, the courage, okay, and the bravery that going into life knowing that you could be wounded, that you could be hurt, okay, but you are a warrior, right? And you have that personal power. When you have personal power, it causes the other, maybe people around you, or of course it tends to aggravate the demons in others, but also for others, you'll see that they naturally drop their weapons. They rather not want to fight with you when they can feel and they sense that you do have a true sense of personal power. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, this is a message to stand up for yourself. Okay, and also, of course, those who are less advantaged, who are less have the less advantage. Okay, being fearless. Okay, taking actions, moving forward, okay, doing what you need to do. Of course, work on your boundaries, but also don't allow these boundaries or other boundaries or limiting beliefs in life to be a boundary to you, or that limited perception. Don't allow these negative beliefs that you might have about yourself, solar plexus energy, that you need to investigate. Don't allow them to limit you, or really interrogate your limiting beliefs. Okay, so that's the call. Okay, so just, you're a bearer of light. You are a light warrior. You are a heart warrior, and it's your time to shine, to fight through the limiting beliefs, the self-doubt, the past, the issues, the hurt and the pain. It's to really fight through that and allow yourself to shine. And you do it for yourself, and you do it for everyone else before you. Do it for those who come after you, and you do it for the people who are less advantaged around you and the people who can't do it. Okay, you inspire those people to do it. You inspire those people to go forward and do what they need to do for themselves, and put themselves up there and believe in themselves despite other people around them telling them not to. Because a lot of times, a lot of people, there's a lot of kids who have been told, and you might be some of them, who were kids and they were told by the people around them, even the parents or the people who were supposed to love them, that they weren't good, that they were bad, or that they weren't going to be shit. I really personally experienced and personally seen parents calling their kids stupid, calling their daughters sluts, all types of sluts and hoes and whores and all of this stuff, just for going outside, right? Like, it was a different, it was a different culture, but I still see it in other cultures as well, and it persists. So there's a lot of people who grew up their whole life being told that they weren't good enough, that they weren't great, that they weren't this and they weren't that. Okay, so you do it and you inspire others around you. You do it and you do it for that little kid who might be watching and you might not know. Okay, you walk in your truth. You put your truth out there. You stand on your truth with conviction. Okay, you're impeccable with your words. You're impeccable with your actions. You do what you want to do, and you do what your heart calls you to do, what your life calls you to do, what you go for your purpose, despite what anybody else around you says, and you'll see the rest of them follow. So you be that leader. Okay, you have the bravery, you have the courage. Okay, this is the journey, and this is the call. If you're receiving this message at this point in time, 13 on the clock, this is the call for you. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go into the next reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Just gotta clean up energy. That was a powerful message, a very powerful message. All right.